Blast off the Escort in the hands of Jason Lepley. Thunders away. Right, Guy, talk us around this course.
Yes, we're going to blast down the straight in reverse, and we're going to go into a 90 right just down here. And then it's going to really tighten up. So, along here, and it should be 90 left. Beautifully done on the handbrake there, as we can see. And it blasts along to another 90 right. Now you're going to see the hairpin. And it's a really nice section, this, for the rear-wheel drive car, because they can break traction so easily on the rear end, get it sideways and rotate the car around the corners.
That oh so familiar noise as well from the Escort. Jason Lepley hustling it on. He sets the target time. Now back onto the race circuit just after the chicane, heading up towards Woodcote, so using the circuit but in the wrong direction here.
Yes, absolutely. Little chicane. He's going to have a long left-hander into a hairpin left. And it's opening this morning, whereas last night it was tightening into the narrow entry that we see now. And this is a beautiful display of a Mark II Escort, and really driven well here, as we can see by Jason Lepley. He's showing the car off to its full extent.
So he's gone round the hairpin, now into the chicane in the normal direction, if you like. Sideways, back onto the power, accelerates up towards the next 90 right, and into the paddock, stage done. One now, blast away, the green light blinks on. So, with that familiar bark in the engine, the Mark II Escort of Jason Lepley then leaves the centre of the paddock, effectively through the tunnel. Burst out the other side, lock up, tweak of the handbrake, bring the back of it round, and back onto the power. Right, easy so far. Past the phone box, into the chicane. And at this point, there's another left-right sequence. The back wags out, just avoids the tar stack there. Accelerates along the perimeter road now, heading towards the outside of Woodcote corner, and then towards the tarmac section of the circuit. So onto the runoff tarmac on the outside of Woodcote, through that gap, through that chicane. Another tight hairpin coming up then with the tar stack on the inside, Bales on the outside, Jason Lepley through without too much opposite lock being applied there. That was almost a circuit race line, but also bogged down a little bit on exit. Now through Woodcote, up towards the chicane. So far, so good. Runs a little bit deep, scrambles round, gets away with that, and now loops back, ready to go onto the perimeter roads once more. So turn sharp right along this run, which will bring them towards the donuts, round that, and then towards the tarmac of the race circuit once more. Go back in time, there was barely a rally that didn't have a Mark II Escort in it. They had so many successes, it wasn't true, whether it was at World or National Championship level. And Jason Lepley, the first man up towards the flying finish, sideways as he comes back onto the circuit as an Escort Mark II should be driven. And that's the first run.
And I somehow fell between two stools, and it just managed to scrape together a little program with MCD. And did rallies in UK.
So it was that 1982 saw the world champion return to the British series, in which he'd honed his skills. He was driving the fastest Ford to date, the infamous MCD Black Escort, and joining him was a new co-driver, Terry Harriman.
And that must have been, I suppose, the ultimate Escort. It was just before Escort as a competitive car was had become a real obsolete, and it was a car we rallied in '82, and I don't think we ever really won anything, but we were very, very fast in that car.
Sometimes too fast, as here on the opening stage of the Scottish Rally.
It was just Escort at its best, and I gave me a lot of pleasure. I remember Scottish, for example, '82, and I didn't finish the rally, but every minute we were there, we really enjoyed every break and every sideways.
It was certainly life at the limit, and finally on the Manx Rally in September, that limit was exceeded, but the cause of the accident was never certain.
I can't even remember. Maybe there have been too many of them. I can't remember. It's so well. It was a stage which was repeated maybe 2 or 3 times, and each time you go over the same stage, you go faster, you hesitate less, until I just simply went over the limit.
That was to be Vatanen's last role in a Ford Escort. In November of 1982,